Hey Marge, how you doing?
Hello, William P., North Carolina.
All right, great, very formal. That's awesome. Yeah. How are you feeling about improving at melee?
Um, I haven't played much.
No, yeah, I know
I
you're
feel like
busy.
that's just like the general feeling because I have final
Mhm.
dress today and I'm still finishing up my midterms right now.
No, yeah,
So,
I definitely know you said you're in a show right now, and trust me, I know how stressful that can be,
oh yeah.
especially in time consuming. Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't expect your tech skill to be like at where Ovals is for sure, just because he's had more time to like actually grind and practice. But I do think your neutral is pretty good for how long you've been playing and how much time you've had to actually commit to playing the game. So we're gonna go over basically just some general notes. I did say I was gonna focus usually on one thing, but I think just at your level, just maybe give you some options that you can work on.
Should I get a
Um,
notepad?
yeah, if you want to take your own notes, that's fine. I will also be giving you the notes I've already written down
Okay.
for the set that I watched. But taking your own notes, I might just say something different or new, something I haven't written down. So, and also writing it down also helps you remember it better, in my opinion. At least like when I learn lines or anything like that.
Yeah.
Awesome. So here we'll go straight to it. I'm going to share, and I just want to make sure that you can see my screen. So here, do you see that? Not in, the Twitch stream, but in the Discord voice.
Yeah.
All right. So we're all so that's good. And here, let's pull it up on stream. Yeah, so Z versus Oval. Obviously, I think both of you are kind of nervous because there was a huge crowd in the Discord just watching this match for the ladder. And I definitely found a bunch of habits. You're probably already aware of some of them because there was some talk in the Discord about them. But I'm gonna point it out, and that's okay. I know you were stressed probably playing. I know Oval
Mm-hmm.
was too. We're just gonna
Yeah.
touch up on them and maybe go over some other things that we could have done instead. But let's just take a quick look just how the game starts.
Yeah. I
So
know like some of the things that were said in the Discord, like how I always roll out of there.
yes, and
That's
that yeah.
something that I need I'm aware of and I
hmm
need to work on. And I also panic a lot. And then I panic and I go ah
No, yeah, and I
and
think that panic is kind of part
stop
of why you're
existing.
rolling, and I'll get to that
Yeah,
a little specific more.
that's the rolling is
hmm
definitely something that I've had just because like I played melee as a kid and then
Yeah,
brawl and
hmm
then
it's
four and
unbeatable.
then ultimate and I never learned any tech. I just played it. So I've been rolling since I was 10.
So no, I totally understand, and it honestly, and it worked even more because Oval never punished it
Mhm.
because he was pretty nervous too. But here we'll just take a look, and we're going to stop when we see that first roll, and then I'll go over some other things we can do in that situation. So here,
Wave dash.
yeah, that's one of them.
It's
Uh,
something that I need to get better at because I'm not good at it.
and no worries, that's something I have on my notes, but that's definitely going to be like just a practice thing. So I don't expect that to happen for a while until you're like past your midterms and past your show, so don't worry about that. But I think the big issue, and we're going to see this, is that your first reaction is to shield right away, even if you land
Yeah.
behind Marth. And that means you're in this position where you can only do a couple things. You can like jump out of shield and do an aerial, you can roll, or you can do a wave dash. And since we're not really confident with wave dashes right now, of course we're probably going to be doing that roll at the moment. So I'm going to go over some things we can do after that nair besides the roll. So the first one here, actually, this is actually not a bad roll. This first one you do right here. Because he landed in front of his shield and he can get grabbed here. But he
Hmm.
doesn't grab you right away, so you just roll. And that's honestly fine because you're trying to avoid the grabs. That makes sense. And here, now here you made contact, and I think you're gonna shield.
Yeah, I probably am.
Yeah, so you shield and roll, and no
Yeah.
worries. Like we said,
I don't know how
yeah,
to follow up.
no worries. And I actually wrote
So
on
I
my.
just hit and run. I'm like I just play The Simpsons hit and run. in Melee pretty much.
Here, so let me see if I can get these notes on the stream actually, because I have some notes already written down that I took previously. Here, we'll put them right there. Yeah, you can see that. Let me just make sure.
Can I see it?
It should be popping up in a second for you because it's a little delayed on the stream. Like this, I'm putting on the Twitch stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on, where is it? Oh wait, I have to transition. I'm a fucking idiot. There we go. So now you should see a big white box. If not now, in a second.
Yeah, I can see it.
Awesome. So yeah, the first thing on this notes is things you can do after. Or the second thing is what you can do after you hit them with the nair. Now, what I'd recommend if you're going to do these options is something we call overshooting. So I'm going to put the notes. I'm going to minimize the notes just a little bit, just so we can see the game. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So here, we'll go to the very beginning because it's a perfect example. So you see right here, you land and nair is like right on top of him.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what the term is, so I'll just like make one up. I'll just say you're accurately shooting at him with your aerial, basically. So you're landing right where he is because he's kind of standing there. He kind of shields. He's like standing there. He's gonna get hit by the thunder jolt, and you're ending your movement right where he is. You just dash. You hit him, and then you roll away. But what you can do instead of aiming right where he is aim kind of past him. And I'm actually going to exit out of the game for a while just to show you what I mean, because I think that'll help a little bit more than just explaining it with words. So let me turn off the music for this.
Do you have frog balloon?
I do not. They're coming tomorrow, I promise. I know, I thought about that before our lesson. I was like, I don't have the frog balloon.
This is so sad.
It is. Here. Papa John's. Marth.
Let's go, Papa John's.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put him right there. So what you're doing right now is this, where you kind of like land on him with the aerial, and you still like end a little bit in front of him, basically after the hit.
Yeah.
But
and that leaves me very vulnerable.
Well, it does, but like you can also do this. And so you see what this guy, how he's air dodging or spot dodging? That means he's doing it as fast as he's actionable. So that means I just did the nair and then he spot dodged. But let's see if I can combo off that. And this is kind of what I'm talking about in the notes. Even though I'm going a little more complicated, I think. Yo, Melody, thanks for the sub. You must have subbed when we were off. But yeah, we can definitely do a lesson for you, Melody, if you want at a later time. I do need some prep time, though, so it would have to be next weekend. But here, let's see. So, but what? So yeah, let's like see if I do this here. Okay, so you see that he's not like doing anything out of it. If I L cancel, I'm not sure if you know what L canceling is. I'm assuming, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to do it as best as I can.
Mm-hmm. So the good thing is, even if Marth shields, this might just poke his shield because it's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Poodle, you might be a little outside of the Academy range, for sure. But yeah, so this will probably shield poke him. So that's one option you can do after hitting them with a nair. You can just like press down smash with the C stick. I use the C stick a lot because it's a little easier, and yeah, it's just easier. You're not doing multiple inputs on like the control stick, so it's just a little easier for me. But what I'm talking about in the notes where it says overshooting is doing something like this. You see how I land behind him with the nair?
Yeah.
So that's where I really want. Basically, I kind of want like the apex of my jump to be like where his head is. If I do that, and this
I should decapitate him.
Exactly, with Pikachu's body. It's like a saw. Just imagine like a saw blade and just decapitating Marth. But
nice.
Here, let's make it so he shields. and he's gonna grab. So this is kind of what Oval is doing a lot, I think.
Yeah.
He was like in grab, you'd land behind him, and if he grabs, and you're already like inputting down. See, I didn't go behind him. I land in front of him. But if I land behind him, I can get a grab. I mean a down smash. Or I can do that grab like I mentioned. That's another part of the notes. I can like land behind him and then dash back grab. And it doesn't have to be like super. You don't have to do like this crazy movement like that or anything. You can just land behind him and then do that. Because Oval also has a habit of shielding and rolling too. It's definitely, I don't know, it's easy to just shield when you feel in danger because I think just how the controller is like laid out, it's like a kind of a clutch. You know how like, you like clutch a blanket? It's honestly kind of a similar thing. Where you just like, I'm scared. I'm gonna like
I am
clutch
scared.
my controller. Yeah, exactly. You gotta get over that fear.
Aw.
But here, and something that will help you with that fear is if you do this, at a low level, there's like basically nothing Marth can do. At higher levels, there's stuff you can do, like down or out of shield, but Oval isn't really doing that right now, and honestly, you won't see that until like you start like fighting pretty good people. No one in the Discord is really gonna do that. Not even Flex, I'd say. Maybe he'll do it like if I told him to do it, but other than that, you wouldn't have to.
Don't tell him to do it.
I won't tell him to do it. Not against you. So yeah, like if you shield here, you're not really blocking anything. And and this is actually something I'm going to be telling Oval to do, so you don't want to be shielding. If he wave dashes out, like this, like backwards, he could just grab you since you're shielding like this. And even if you roll, you're still kind of in that area. So this is, well, going behind him like that and like rolling is a safe choice. You're not getting anything. And you're going to get the match like how you and Oval fought. Well, you don't play Marth, Lucas, so we don't have to worry about that. And you're also definitely like in the upper echelon of the people in the Discord. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, but so if you do this and you roll, you might be safe, and that's kind of what happened in the match with Oval. Like you kept rolling away, he never punished it, and it was really a battle of like how many nairs can I hit him with.
Yeah.
And it was kind of the same with him too. It was like how many stray aerials can I hit Marge with? Because you were both rolling away and like hitting each other, and it was a very much a hit and run kind of style game. So yeah, so what I'm recommending is you just learn kind of just like the simple next steps of the punish. And if we look at the notes, one of those is nairing down smash. And see, I misspaced a little bit too. So if you're right next to a shield, you can down smash like here. Will probably like hit if he wasn't shielding. Oh. Nope. Yep, like that. But if you feel like if you do this, obviously if I like do this, I'm gonna be way too far for that down smash to hit, right?
Yeah.
So I can like do this and throw him on stage. And now Oval, and you know Oval's gonna jump, so you can just like kick him or do whatever you want to him. He's gonna jump because he really likes jumping when he's off stage, and that's something we're gonna talk about with his lesson. But hopefully he isn't here. But
Check Oval.
Mod check. Let's see. Let's add Oval, the one and only. Nope, he's not here. Awesome.
Phew. That means I can talk garbage about him.
I mean, you would have done that regardless. But another thing you can do, and this might just be easier, something you might just get used to, is just like run backwards and do another nair. Like you can like do this. You just like keep throwing nairs out. I think that would honestly just doing that would be a good thing to practice. It's like fast falling after you like touch the shield and you're at the apex, and then L canceling and then dashing back. It's like it'll help you get your movement down more, and also I think it'll just subconsciously make you less afraid of or just more muscle memory to like attack after you pass someone's shield. Just doing this. And do you have Uncle Punch? I think you do, right?
I do, yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, you should be able to set this up, no problem. If you have any questions about setting it up, I can definitely help you out. So yeah, I'll put that on my notes just as a third option. To run back nair. So let's see. Come back with another mare.
Can you send me these notes afterward?
Oh yeah, I'm sending everyone their notes afterwards. Here. Oh yeah, and the other thing I wanted to tell you tech-wise that you should work on, and you'll have this. I have specific instructions on how to do it. Is running up smash, because I saw you you actually had some pretty good up smash kills in your sets, not just this game but the other one too. So
I don't like doing running up smash with Marth because I'm afraid of his sword.
but it's so good. It's so, especially when he's coming down. Like if he's well, let me see if I can make him do something. Let's see. Fair. So I'm gonna throw him up. So if you like, oh here, I gotta make it so he DIs correctly for just for this scenario. Where's the DI? Oh, wait, that's awful. The control stick's like flipping off. Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, see, so let's say you up throw him. I'm not saying this is not like a realistic scenario, but like let's say he's falling down and he swings early in the air thinking that you're gonna jump up and meet him. And that's kind of what this computer is doing. Like he's gonna swing like right there as if you were coming up to meet him. Obviously you don't come up to meet him. So what you can do is that you basically like get under him and like up smash. You can honestly just like hold this and just press up on the C stick. That's honestly not a bad option. If you're like right here and he approaches you with a fair, and he hits you with the fair, you can, if you're holding down, you do something called crouch canceling.
Crouch cancel.
Yeah, exactly. And that's really good with Pikachu because Pikachu actually has the strongest up smash in the game.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, if you hit the right spacing, which isn't always easy. But yeah, like. And I saw you do like up smashes like this that were really good. I saw you like do an up smash thunder that I don't know if it hit. Oh no, it did hit. You also almost hit it with me too. I was like, what the fuck? I was almost like some good Pikas do that to me. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, I predicted you DIing the wrong way. So you were DIing to the right, I think, and I went left.
Yeah, well,
and if I had gone right, I probably would have hit it.
You probably would have, and
then I would have topped off the hardest I have in my life.
you could have. You definitely. I don't think Oval was taking a stock from me, so you could have bragged to Oval about that for sure.
No,
No, I'm kidding.
That would have been so mean.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Oh man, no. I love Oval, and Oval actually the say he gave me just a little tangent. Against Elbow, he plays amazing, and I'm gonna like spend the first 10 minutes telling him how good he plays and how confident he needs to be because he went in there with a learning mindset and he played well.
He needs to be confident.
Exactly.
He can be really good when he's not doubting himself.
Exactly. Oval was literally like me.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, Oval was basically a different version of me in college. It's kind of crazy in terms of like confidence and being too hard on himself. It's like you can do it, bud. I know. I believe in you.
I know he can do it.
Anyway, another thing I want to tell you though. So, do you know the difference between dash and run?
What?
So here, you see how Pikachu dashes? Like his feet kind of leave the ground once and then he lands. You see that?
Yeah.
And then you see this where he's kind of like pitter-pattering.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's in this pitter-patter motion, that means he's in the run state. When he's doing this initial dash, you can see it's like a little bit faster at the very beginning, and you see like the little white clouds. That's called his dash state, or that's at least what I'm calling it. And now you know dash dancing. Like you do this back and forth, and I think if you're in run and you try to dash dance backwards, you kind of go in this like weird turnaround slow animation.
The slow thing, which I was starting to zone out in this last game, I think, because I was also in class.
Mm-hmm.
So like there were a few times where I did that and I was like, shoot.
No, yeah, and so what happens is you can't do a dash dance or dash backwards in the run animation, or the run state. So that's why it happened. But you can dash back in the dash state. So that's why you can dash dance like really close, or like this is like the farthest Pikachu can dash dance. So that's why you can do that. Now the reason I'm telling you this is because there's something you can do in the running state. like this. And that is, you can press down. Now, why is that really good? Is because that you can do anything in this ground state. You can do a forward smash, you can do a down smash, you can do like a down tilt. You could even do like well, you can't really do an up tilt because you can't crouch and press up at the same time. But the reason that's important is, let's say you want to place, you see like oval coming down or something, but you don't want to do this. Like wait for yourself. You see how you did this, and you have to wait for yourself to kind of slow down. You see how Pikachu kind of gets in that little chubby animation.
The little skid.
Yeah, like I'm gonna mash up smash.
So flat.
It's really funny. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how many bones he has in his body, but I'm gonna mash up smash just doing that, and you're gonna see how slow it is. Now I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna crouch right when I get to Marth by crouching in the run state. You see how much faster that is as opposed to this?
Yeah.
And that, like, speed makes all the difference in Melee. So basically this will just help you up smash where you want to a lot easier.
So it's run and then crouch and then up smash?
Yeah, so you're
or
running...
Is it dash?
It's basically this, but in a faster motion. You run, you press down, and then you up smash. So to speed it up, I'll do this. It looks like I'm just doing up smash out of run. It doesn't even look like I'm pressing down, because I'm just doing it that fast. But if you can even take a little extra second if you're not sure yet, just to get yourself familiar with it. You can, like, you know, take your little time. Like, you can see yourself in the crouch animation and do up smash first if you want to then. But then you can, like, practice speeding it up, where you just, like, as soon as you press down, like a frame later, like a hair later, you just press up on the C-stick. Do you use the C-stick by any chance?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's basically as soon as I'm pressing down, I press up smash. Like, honestly, it's... Yeah, it's really hard for me to tell the difference. So I'm holding left, and I press down, and I press up smash. And I wrote out the instructions you can see on stream, the Twitch stream. I wrote down run, press down and run, not dash, which we went over already, and then press up on the C-stick. So yeah. I think that's something you could just practice around. It's not difficult once you get used to it. And the other thing you can practice is the overshooting, and then do a down smash, or overshooting. Or here, I was facing the wrong way. Overshooting and then run back nair, or overshooting grab. Those are the three things you can practice doing after you hit someone with a shield. And you can also practice doing this. Here. That's pretty hard timing. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually... Yeah, I don't know if you can actually do that. Yeah, so fast enough. But, yeah, so that's why I recommend overshooting, as we said. Now, here... Yeah, and if you see the next note, it says shielding after overshooting with nair doesn't block anything. Just like I said, because I think you go in here instinctively, and then... Yeah. And you want to move.
The reason why I shield after a lot of my nairs is because I hold the L cancel button too
long. I thought you might be doing that.
Yeah. That's why I shield most of the time, is because I'm holding left trigger too long after L canceling.
Yeah, I would just tap that trigger. But yeah, that's definitely why you're rolling. It's not even like a thing you're purposely doing the rolling. It's just, you want to move, you want to get out of there. And you're already holding shield, so if you move left or move right with the C-stick or with the control stick, you're going to be rolling. So yeah, just try to just burn that out of your systems. Like, try and just, like, practice the other options I mentioned first, and then play against, like, oval a bunch, and, like, purposely just try to overshoot nair into these other options, and I think you'll get it pretty quickly. And I did want to say, this is really good, because I'm going to be going over this with a lot of people. Let's take a look at the match again, because I don't think there's anything else we need to look at the match. I think we went over what we want to take with us next time. But I did want to look at the game, because you did a really good edge guard, I think, for your level. It wouldn't work at, like, higher levels of play, or... I think it would work on mostly every Marth in the Discord, honestly. Yeah, I can't really think of a Marth it wouldn't work on. think it's back here. All right, it's taking its time.
Hi, Oval.
Oval, what's up, dude? Here we go. So, hits. Unfortunate.
And like when I hit the thunder.
The thunder is nice. And up smash into thunder is not a bad option at all. Yeah, honestly, if once you learn to do these running up smashes, you're going to be a lot more dangerous in these neutral situations. You can just run at them and just do that run up smash.
Go ooga booga.
Yeah,
and
honestly. Because even if you hit their shield, it's going to push it back a little bit. And I think a lot of people in the Discord are not going to know how to correctly punish that. It's kind of hard. You have to wave dash out of shield. It's a little, tech-wise, you have to be on point.
Would pushing it back take me out of the grab range, or?
It depends. I think if you're right on their shield, you might get grabbed. If you're kind of medium distance away, it'll probably push them away from you in time. With Marth, I'm not really sure. Good thing is Marth doesn't really have any good follow-ups off grab on you. Maybe some up throw stuff at low percents, but even then. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. And also, if their shield is low on health, when it's smaller, you probably just shield poke them since the hitbox is coming from below. So you still might just kill them anyway.
Sick.
Yeah, so you could even you'll eventually learn on reaction when he does that dash attack. Oh my god, this game is... he's gonna do a dash attack. Eventually you'll just learn to punish that on reaction and with an up smash. Although this might be a little too close to do a running up smash, since you need some distance to actually go into the running state. So that's the only downside. But here, let's get to the edge guard I mentioned, because I do want to compliment you on this. So look at this. This is actually perfect spacing for this, because there's no way you're gonna get hit by the up B on Marth, because even though Pikachu does kind of lunge forward a little bit, well, I mean it's not for free, Fom. It's a sub. But yeah, if you're subbed, I do help out people with these lessons. This is my first one of the day. And Marge is about 3 weeks, I'd say, maybe 4 weeks in, although she hasn't had a lot of time to practice because of school and stuff. But anyway, back to the edge guard. This is perfect spacing because it covers off stage that we're going to see, but there's no way you're going to get hit by the up B. So I want you to memorize, basically, your spacing here. This is perfect spacing for the forward smash.
Let's go.
So here, let's sit forward, and yeah, you time it right too. You wait and you react. 4 is up B, so that's why you hold the charge. And then the up B's here, and yeah. Oh man, probably wondering how I got here. That's the record scratch. This is the record scratch right here. And he let go. And yeah, it doesn't reach below the stage, so if he perfectly sweet spotted it, it wouldn't have hit. But it would have even covered, I think, him doing it a little bit lower too. So this was not a bad option at all. And like I said, a lot of Marths in the Discord aren't going to be sweet spotting that up B, especially in a very stressful situation like this. So that was just really good. I just want to let you know.
Yay! I did a good thing!
Yeah, maybe you could have even done a tiny bit further back, but honestly, I think that's probably perfect. I would not go any further back than that because you don't really need to. And yeah, so that was a good end to the game. I just want to let you know that. But Did you have any last questions before we move on to the next student?
When Frog Balloon?
Frog Balloon Monday, if there's stream.
Let's go!
Frog Balloon Monday.
Fuck yeah!
All right. No worries.
Better mail that to me. I will frame that frog balloon.
Oh,
I will find a glass box and I will put it up on a pedestal. Literally.
Okay. I've always kind of wanted to mail a balloon to a sub, just as a joke. But that would be really funny.
You should make a balloon service.
A balloon service. I'll mail. That would be a funny idea if it was somehow economical, but maybe for the subs. We'll see.
Just upsell them. Just make an Etsy shop and sell them as premium balloons. Sell them for 20 each.
I'll think about it. But here, I'll send you these notes later on after I'm done with the whole stream. But cool. Yeah, I think that was a good first lesson for the day, and I hope you learned something. And yeah.
I did.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. I am happy to finally proudly be a student at Willy's Academy.
I'm happy to have more students. This is fun. This is actually helping me learn the game better too, because I actually have to be more detailed in how I think about the game. So I appreciate all of you. So here, all right.